So, ma'am, as you said that online resources and offline resources, both you took help. So, ma'am, now please kindly tell us that what were your resources that you used for this examination?
First of all, I use the basic books, NCRTs of all the subjects, class 11th and 12th. Then for standard books, Spectrum for modern history. For ancient and medieval, the class 11th and 12th NCRTs and Tamil Nadu board NCRT. And then for economy, class 11th NCRT and class 12 macroeconomics NCRT. And then Runal sir's videos and notes. For geography, class 11th and 12th NCRTs, both of them. And GC Leong. And just Sudarshan Kochar sir on an academy, his videos and some of his notes. I learned the entire mapping thing from him. He teaches it in a very amazing manner. Then comes environment. So for environment also, I followed Sudarshan Kochar sir and read Shankar IAS book. You can also refer to PMF IAS. I think they have a good material, because there's no particular NCRT or a textbook, standard textbook for environment. Shankar IAS book is a good source. Then what else is there? Polity. Yeah. Polity, you can read the +2 NCRT for a base. And then Lakshmikant is a one-stop solution. I only read Lakshmikant for polity and nothing else. Is there any other subject left?
Yeah.
Science and technology and stuff. History, modern history, geography, environment. I think I've covered the basic static subjects. Science and technology, there are some topics like cellular biology, missiles, nanotechnology, which you should be aware of. Should know the basics of those subjects. So the 12th standard biology NCRT. Read the few chapters of cell. Is it in the 12th standard or the 11th standard?
In both we get some or the other.
So read those few chapters. Read the cell chapter, and in the 12th NCRT, the biotechnology portion. So for biology, at least do that for the basics. The bio background people already know all of it. For the non-bio people, you should read it for a base. You do not need to read the entire biology NCRTs, just the few selected chapters. And then most of the science and technology is covered from the current affairs. Just do the basics about virtual reality, nanotechnology, biotechnology, and the rest is current affairs. And for current affairs, I followed one current affairs magazine. You can pick any which you're comfortable with. A lot of most of the coaching institutes, they issue a monthly compilation. I used Insights and Vision during my preparation, and one newspaper which you should read daily. Be it the Hindu, the Indian Express, or any other. Mostly these two papers are recommended. Pick it up and try to read it for a few days, see which one you're comfortable with, and then decide which one to read continuously. So read one newspaper daily. And if you do not understand some of the things, you should follow one newspaper analysis on YouTube. Anyone. There are a lot available. You cannot do all the current affairs because this is a very vast arena, and this does not give the returns in respect to the time invested in it. So be wise about it. Just follow one source regularly. I used to watch the Byju's comprehensive news analysis every day. They analyze the Hindu on a daily basis, and their explanation is very comprehensive, very top class. The faculty is really good. So you can refer to that. And for online sources, for the newspaper, I use Byju's, and anything that I liked online. Once you start preparing and watching these videos, you'll get recommendations on YouTube regarding a lot of current affairs and many of these things. So you have to be selective about it. You cannot watch everything and study everything. So few of the channels that I personally liked and referred to were Sleepy Classes, Only IAS, and Brunal Sir's channel. Then this Byju's at times. Byju's has a separate weekly analysis for economy, international relations. So you can watch that for a good overall combined consolidated perspective on a weekly basis. Then a few unacademy educators who teach on YouTube. Even if you do not understand any topic in the textbook, just search it on YouTube. You will get so many videos related to it. So many. These were the channels I usually
Okay. And ma'am, for main subjects like world history, post-independence, and sociology, so from where did you cover them?
World history is a topic which is not there in your prelim. So what happens in mains is that the ancient and medieval is eliminated and world history is included. But art and culture you have to study in prelims as well as in mains. So for world history, I did not follow any book. I just read Oja sir's notes. Now Oja sir's notes are designed for optional people. So I read them selectively because for GS, one does not need to remember all the names, all the wars and all the places. You need to know the concepts, like the key terms which are mentioned in the syllabus: colonialism, Nazism, about the Second World War. So the causes, consequences, the aftermath, need to know the theme and, the concepts around it. So that is what I did. People can also pick up any coaching's material. I think there's a book by an author. I do not remember the name because I did not study any book, because questions from that topic are not asked on a regular basis. So investing a lot of time on it did not seem feasible because it was my first mains. I had my optional to do, which is huge. So I did not read any book. So the pattern for world history has been that in the last 3 years, there was not a single question from world history. In 2018 or 2019, there were 2 questions. So you should not leave the topic completely because you do not know UPSC. There's no particular pattern they follow for setting a paper. It can happen that in a particular year, there can be 3 questions from world history. So you're going to lose marks. So do not completely leave that area unprepared, but do it in a wise manner, which gets you the maximum yield. So you can follow any coaching's material on world history. Vishen, Vajiram, they all have the yellow books or some booklets for these small topics. Just choose any one of them and read selectively. Read the parts that are important. That should be enough for world history. And for things like society, same. For these adjunct topics, society, social justice, pick up any good coaching institute's material on it and give it a read once or twice. You'll understand. Most of these topics like social justice, society, social issues, disaster management, these can be covered from current affairs newspaper also. So any one coaching material and current affairs should suffice for these subjects. And previous year questions, just go through the questions, you'll realize what kind of questions are asked.